Hello again. This time we are looking at unidentified airborne objects seen in the Wakefield area of Yorkshire, which is a county in the United Kingdom. Our first case is from a witness who wants to remain nameless, and saw the object on the 8th of August 2007. It was a triangular object about 20 feet long and was described as shiny and grey in color, which darted across the night sky whilst being observed from a back garden. They said, and I quote, "The object was an elongated triangular shape with rounded corners, with a sort of satin finish. The color was a charcoal grey. I would estimate the object to be around 15 feet across and 20 feet long. It was absolutely silent, very low in the sky and moving quite fast." A response from the Ministry of Defence was sent less than a week later, and said it had no reports of any breach of airspace that night. Close quotes. The next case is a short one, and was seen in the early hours of the 2nd of November 1986. This craft was reportedly a cylinder-shaped craft, about 200 feet in length. This is all I can find about this particular sighting, so we will move on to the next one. This one comes from police officers from Holmfirth, who received several reports of two bright lights in the sky above the Emley Moor television mast, which, for the record, stands at 1,084 feet high. The time was approximately 4 o'clock in the morning. I quote from the article. The police officers arrived on the scene at around 4:20 in the morning and watched the UFO, which was around 1,200 feet above the mast, and had bright white lights at either end. The officers watched the object for several minutes. A statement from an unnamed officer said, "On first seeing the object it was totally static in the sky, not moving in any direction, but appeared to be hovering." Another said, "It did not move in any direction though it appeared to wobble and distort." It is thought 9 people saw the UFO, which appeared to be changing color from red to green, before it flew off in an easterly direction. Officers reported the sighting to the Civil Aviation Authority, which could offer no explanation. It was confirmed it was not a commercial or private aircraft. End quote. That particular sighting is one of great interest simply because of the quality of witness, namely the police officers who attended on the scene. For those interested in reading other reports from police officers, both on and off duty who have seen and reported unidentified flying objects, can pop over to the PRUFO's website, which stands for Police Reporting UFO Sightings. Okay, let's move on to another report. This one is from just outside of Wakefield, called Stanley. This sighting was on the 21st of September 2010, and the time was approximately 10:30 at night. The witness says that he was out walking on a path along a field when he noticed a red glow over the hill to the front of him. As he approached the hill, he saw that the red glow was actually emanating from a large black craft which was about 100 feet away, and was now moving away from him and into another neighboring field. The craft seemed to be hovering just a few feet above the field, and although the red glow had now disappeared, he could still see the craft. The witness stopped to watch the craft for several minutes, and as he did, the craft lit up again, and all of a sudden started rotating. At the same time there was a laser-like light, which was also rotating and lighting up everything in the vicinity. At this point, the witness said that he now began to feel uneasy, but he could not drag himself away, so continued to watch the spectacle unfolding before him. The craft continued rotating a few more times, and then stopped with the laser light pointing in the direction of the witness. He said that the light was intense, and he could also feel heat from the light when it was shining onto him. It was at this point he decided to leave the scene, and ran away because he didn't know what this was. He ran off into some woodland, which was the quickest route back home, and states that he could still see the red glow, which lit up the treetops for a while before it seemed to dissipate and fade away as he put some distance between him and the craft. The witness says that the craft made no sound at all during the sighting, and is at a complete loss as to what it could have been. And that concludes that report from Wakefield. If you have witnessed a sighting of a UFO, we would love to hear from you. You can contact us through this YouTube channel. So thanks for listening, and until the next report of high strangeness, goodbye for now.